the NFL on EA Sports. A matchup in the NFC South as we join you from the Georgia Dome. Two incredibly dangerous tight ends getting ready to create problems for the opposing defenses in this matchup, Phil.
Man, when you're a quarterback, there is nothing like having a good tight end. Because, you know why? Because he's close to you. So it doesn't take some big skill to throw the ball 5 or 6 yards. Where you're at to a tight end who can catch it nowadays. And not only just catch the ball, gets about 10 or 15 extra yards running there.
I'm going to see what I can do. No, I'm having a bad year. It's what it is.
Playing press coverage to the outside. First down at the 16. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. Here's our look at the Falcons lineup. They've had a hard time this year moving the football through the air. Second down.
This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
Toss play. Running room. And he is tackled at the 44.
The defense
he was supposed to be. Shit.
Runs. You have to hustle to the ball. Get a lot of people around the ball carriers to make sure they don't take short gains and turn them into long ones.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. First and 10. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
Going deep.
Really?
Let's look at the Panthers defense. A defense that's been a porous defense when it comes to stopping the run. The Falcons have a third down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on third down.
Here we go. Ohio.
Out of the shotgun. Makes the catch.
Jim, they call that a post route. You know why? The receiver is running towards the goal post, so they call it a post route.
The football is at the 38. Press coverage all the way. This play set up by the long gainer. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. Again, they'll lean on him. That's Kuechly flying in to make the tackle.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Touchdown, marching right down the field for an opening score.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
Falcons with the PAT to come. Makes the PAT. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff.
Football. Yeah, I'm a defensive. Yeah, I'm a defensive tackle. Yeah. I'm gonna jump in, be late as fuck. Got to do them laps, but I'll be alright.
The Panthers from the 32. Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 32. And with that, let's take a look at the Panthers offense. A lot of people thought coming into the year this would be one of the best rushing attacks in the league, but it's been very average to date. Second and 10. Very nearly intercepted.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups on the defensive side.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Takes it from the gun. Has the grab. That picks up 11.
The Panthers on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the 1st down. That'll get you going.
The Panthers will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on 1st down.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
1st down at the 43. Got the completion. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
If you want to stop big pass plays in the NFL, play cover 4. But what it doesn't stop is these short passes underneath.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The give. And that's a 2-yard gain.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
2nd down now. Out of the shotgun formation. Catch made.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Now 1st and 10. Will go ground. He's brought down at the 30-yard line. The Panthers will take the snap from the 30. With 2 hands, he has it.
There's nothing the defense can do. When you talk about a receiver like these guys out there now, and this one in particular, the double coverage, they're still able to go in between the defenders, rise up, and make the catch.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Handoff. Rock for a loss on that play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The Panthers on offense here to start the 2nd quarter. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive.
Look at that. The defensive line, now they're all spreading out. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Touchdown, Carolina Panthers. A 20th touchdown pass of the year. The Panthers have erased the deficit and can tie it right here. Add the extra point, the kick is good. The Falcons ready to return the kick. is made right around the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was...
Damn, them niggas dead or something. Shit.
Perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
First down at the 25. He's tackled at the 28. It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
And Kuechly in on the tackle.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Third down. The Falcons at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Drop back. Shotgun formation. Able to reach up and grab it. That's another reception, giving him 2. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Now he's going to change the play and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Oh.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Holding.
When you're going against a good quarterback in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I'm like, what the fuck?
First down at the 35. Reaches out and snatches it. And Kuechly in on the tackle. They'll go shotgun here. The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
They're set to punt it away now.
Oh, great punt.
The Panthers offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Loved what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
And that's going to be a safety.
You always have to know where you are on the field. As a quarterback, when you're back up and you drop in the end zone, that has to make you nervous. That time, the quarterback, he just held on to the football too long. He sacked, and he cost his team a safety.
He'll have a chance for a return. And he's brought down right at the 42. That return's good for about 24. The Falcons stalled on their last drive, forced a punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around, making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
First and 10. Takes it from the strong eye. to the 2-yard carry. It sets up 2nd down and 8. The Panthers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Toss to the outside. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
3rd down following the run. The Falcons come to the line. 1st down marker is at the 48. And he's going to be dropped with a sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
He's going to try and return this one. That's a gain of 6. The Panthers offense trying to make amends for the safety they gave up the last time they were out here. It was ugly. And let's see how they react, Phil.
Yeah, the one way you react, Jim, is you come out here and you win the physical battle. You just got to be tougher than the other guy, especially after giving up that safety.
The Panthers get a 1st down.
I don't know who guy it was. Who guy was? Was it mine?
As they head to the line.
Or was it yours?
The Panthers come out with a split backfield. They're setting up screen. Second down following that incompletion. The wide receiver in motion. Intercepted. No one's going to get him now. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Well, when you study the offense and you know what they're going to do, you're able to make plays like that. You time the interception perfectly, you make the catch, and you take it all the way back for the score.
Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with a Panthers official. He was unable to confirm exactly what the injury was, but he did tell me that it is related to the upper body.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Panthers on offense after throwing the football to the other team the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, they got to be careful. They got to know who they're going up against. This is a defense that's good and smart. When you put those things together, look out hard to make big plays against this defense.
Scanning the field. Could have been intercepted. Well, they go for the bomb, but the defensive backfield was not fooled.
Yeah, they were all over at that time, and that was like shadow defense. Wherever the receiver was going, the defense was right next to him. Great job.
Falcons defense now is going to go nickel. 2nd down and 10. Has his man. Brought down at the 44. That's his first reception today. That long gain sets them up here on this play. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the 2nd quarter. And he's taken down.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
The Panthers lined up. Everybody split out wide. He'll take the snap from the gun. Gets it out for the completion. Now looking at 3rd down.
You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use the timeout.
And it's swatted away.
Well, Jim, that's a nice job by the defender knocking that football down on third down. That's what you want to do as a defense. Of course, you want to get off the field. Every time an offense completes a third down pass, their chances of getting a score on that drive go up big time. So getting off the field is great. Nice job by the defender.
And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. The Falcons offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. They're back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
First down at the 47. Heaving it down the field, and they...
Oh, you are kidding.
Went for the home run ball there, Phil, but just could not make the play.
Yeah, you want to do this. You always want to throw the football deep at least 4 or 5 times a game because you want to make the defensive backs uncomfortable. If you let them get comfortable, they'll start jumping those short ones. These guys won't do that anymore now.
Launches it down the field. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. The late touchdown here in the second quarter gives them a nice lead with the intermission looming, Phil.
Yeah, great job on their side. They got a nice lead, but I just want to give you a little warning now. This is professional football, and those are professionals on the other side, and they will fight back. So be ready to come out here and play the same way in the second half.
What my man doing?
They'll take it at the 20.
Right. You just sitting there tripping.
Going for it on 4th down in their own territory, and of course they failed to convert.
Right.
Like being aggressive.
Right, you're supposed
I
to.
like being aggressive too when I'm the coach of the team. But listen, that was just uncalled for. When you're in your own territory, be smart, punt the football, and wait for the next opportunity.
We were both shaking our heads. What were they thinking about here?
Yeah, and saying some words that we can't say on the air. There are a lot of ways to attack cover, too. You could go deep down the middle where neither the safeties are, or if a linebacker covers somebody deep down the middle, then throw it short underneath the defense.
2nd and 10. Down the field. Brings it into his body.
Still the prettiest play in the NFL. The long arching pass down the field and watching a speedy receiver run right under it. What a throw, what a catch.
First down and 10. Makes the catch. And picks up maybe 3 or 4. The Panthers call a timeout and are left now with only 1. Set up now at the 42.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Looking long. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down. The football sits at the 42-yard line. 3rd down and 6. He'll throw it over the middle. Can't find the target on the pass underneath. The offense is still on the field here on 4th down, needing 6 for the first. Let's go. From the shotgun.
Right.
The Panthers now move the chains.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stop the clock.
They come to the line of scrimmage at the 29. They send the tight end in motion. The Panthers have it at the 29. Almost intercepted that time. Second down after the incompletion.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Second down and 10. Got the completion. That's his fourth catch of the day. The Panthers call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. Lining up for a 38-yard field goal. And converts on the 3.
Taking them points, I see.
To the end of the first half in the Olympic city of Atlanta. We'll take a quick break here.
You never know, right?
For the start of the third. All right, Larry. Thanks a lot. Second half just about to get underway here as the special teams are about to head back onto the field.
Shit.
And tackled down at the 43-yard line.
There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
First down at the 43. Strong eye handoff here. Quickly to the line. Tight end in motion. The Panthers snap it at the 41. Makes the reception. He steps out.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
At the 31, here we go. Here's the first snap after the big play. Staying with the passing game on first down. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle. Second and 10.
Oh, shit.
The Panthers snap it at the 31. The Panthers get a first down. That's his third catch of the day.
Well, when you talk about throwing these sideline routes or the out route, it is about timing. When that receiver makes that break to go towards the sideline, that football has to be in the air. Nice throw and catch that time.
The quarterback motions the wide receiver.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side. Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
Third and 10. Throws the pass.
Good job by the defense that time. They play smart. Third and long, cover the deep receivers, make the quarterback throw it short on third and long.
Going for it on fourth down. Snapping out of the gun. Has his man. Touchdown. This game is tight. And now we're setting up for an exciting final quarter and a half as that touchdown makes this a very close game.
Yeah, it does. I was starting to think that this game might get out of hand, but that quick touchdown
okay,
changes
all right,
everything.
I see you.
We'll see how the other team can adjust to a whole new situation.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Falcons take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
The Panthers with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 19. Brought down at the 20. We'll go no huddle. Second and 9 to the ground. And pick up about 4. Still 5 yards short of the first after the run. Third down coming up. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Just a quick drop back. He's got the catch. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
The Falcons snap it at the 31. Dropped for a loss on that tackle.
The Panthers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
That's second down coming up. They'll run it off the toss. Flag is out. Finds a little seam. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
Wow. Wow. And people really think I'm fucking up, man. Look at what I'm going through, man. Look at what I'm going through.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Feeds him again. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. This is third down. The Falcons line up, split backfield. Jumps high and comes down with it.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
That punt could not have been better struck. And now the defense has the advantage with the opposition, with their backs to their own end zone. The Panthers offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. You know, what do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. This will be second down.
Let's go.
From the shotgun. Looking across the middle. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
The Panthers, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well. You're talking about a bonus. When you get a defensive tackle that can get in the backfield and sack the quarterback, that is something special. Great job that time by the big D tackle.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions. Well, the most common thing that most offensive coordinators do in the NFL on third long situations, they're going to call a play where they probably don't think they're going to pick up the first down, but they're looking for field position.
They motion the receiver around to the other side. The final quarter begins with this snap. A nice grab.
Oh, shit.
Hold on to that one.
The Panthers did a good job that time picking up the first down.
I thought I hit you. I hit sticked it, and he took me to the other fucking dude.
Keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
Power surge for 6. Touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Falcons in kick return formation. Catches it at the 2 and starts his return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Panthers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. And they'll end up losing 4 here. Now, as we look at the numbers, Phil, this offense just hasn't had any room to run the football today, and that's a big reason why they're down in this game.
Yeah, listen, I think they've been too patient today, trying to run the football too much. Just get over it. Go ahead. Try to win the football game by throwing it down the field. The D-line all talking. I think they're expecting run. That's why they're shifting to their left.
Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. And a gain of 4.
Sometimes on third and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle. The Falcons look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
He's taken down at the 42. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. Second down and 7. Gets it. He's in the clear. The 10 going to take it home for the touchdown. We're just into the 4th quarter, and that touchdown puts them in front.
Right away, you look down there on the sideline, and you can see the head coach of the opponents who has fallen behind. He's looking at that clock. He's trying to develop a strategy on how his team could come back and take the lead.
So, put down a touchdown and a two-point conversion on that occasion.
Yeah, good job by the offense. They executed the play perfectly, and they got it in the end zone, like you said. Got that 2 points.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Panthers offense is in rhythm. Coming back out for another drive. The last 2 times they've had it, they found the end zone.
Their rhythm, they're making it look easy, Jim. It's like watching you dance. You have such great rhythm. It looks like you're not even working at it. So that's how it looks for this offense here today.
First down at the 23. Makes the reception. So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. Dropping back 3, and he hauls it in. Just look at what the quarterback has done in this game, but it's not enough at this point to be leading in this game, Phil.
Yeah, he's going to look at the stat line and say, hey, he had an outstanding game, but they got to find a way to win. It just tells you it's not all about the quarterback. The team has to all play together.
Playing press coverage to the outside. Let's go. The Panthers from the 32. Secures it with 2 hands.
The Panthers just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
The Panthers will approach this play from out of the pistol. First down at the 38. He makes the catch. Taken down at the 45. That's reception number 4 for him. So they complete one, and still it's second down. Quarters formation here for the defense. Here's the quick toss. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
That was a good idea that time by the offensive coordinator. Trying to go with the run game here in the fourth quarter when you're only down 1 score. Defense was ready and stopped it for a short gain.
Third down on the way.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun. Brings it in. That's been the story of this game. Another third down conversion to move the chains. No need to huddle. Hurry up offense. Keeps his legs moving. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. This is a time where the quarterback has to manage the clock, has to be very careful. Trailing, needing points to get back into this one.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Comes down with the defender tips it out.
You got to be smart on the defensive side now here, 3rd and long. Be a little careful. Maybe give up a short pass or a short run. And if they throw it short, make sure you come up and make the tackle.
Time of this one's running out, and the defense knows it needs another stop. 3rd and long. 2 hands on the football. Touchdown.
Got to take advantage of situations like this. Not often in the NFL do you get somebody this wide open. Good job by the receiver.
We on this bullshit? That's what we on?
And what do you get? Easy touchdown pass.
The Falcons ready to return the kick. He'll have a chance to take off. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Falcons now march to the line. Tightly contested game here in the fourth. The score's 31-31. Toss to the outside. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line.
Defense crowd the line of scrimmage. Look out. This could be a blitz.
The Falcons will take the snap from the 30. Space to work. Breaks free. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone.
Always manage the football game. You got to be thinking about it all the time if you're the quarterback. It's a tie game. You're down in here in the red zone. Be careful with the football. You at least want to get 3 points out of this.
Second and 10. Flip to the outside. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They break huddle at the 18-yard line. They bring in the extra tight end.
You see the linebackers moving? What they're trying to do is confuse the quarterback.
3rd and 8. Makes the reception.
First down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Not even a foot away. First and goal. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete. The defense will take the penalty.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Breaking huddle at the 6. Second and goal from the 6. And they get the quarterback.
Well, this is about as bad as it gets for a quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow.
3rd and long.
Oh!
He's got a little bit of daylight here. Tackles made. The defense has given the offense a chance late with the interception.
Tremendous job by the defense here in the fourth quarter. They made the play to put this offense in position to win the game. I like the offense's chance right now of getting a score and winning this game.
The Panthers have it at the 44. Finds his mark. And that gains 1. That pass play wasn't good for much. So now it's second down and 9. They'll go to the hurry up here as the clock runs.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Reaches out and grabs it. The Panthers get ready to snap the football. They must be careful. They have no timeouts to play with. It's all about decision-making now as they work out of the hurry-up offense.
Yeah, it's really up to the quarterback. Make sure to watch the clock, don't get a sack, and don't get tackled in bounds. Make sure you give the message to all your teammates.
The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 6 play. Back at the line. They're going for it on 4th. The Panthers will take the snap from the 40. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Anytime an offense goes for it on 4th down, the defense knows if they go out there and stop them, it can just change the game around completely. Well, they didn't get it done that time. Now they got to look out for something special.
Yeah, because you know what Brandon can do.
Just 25 yards to pay dirt. First down at the 25. That's a gain of only a yard. The Panthers come to the line of scrimmage in the 4th
Tick,
quarter.
tick, 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 tick.
Going to the hurry up. Under a minute to go here. The offense spikes the football. They are in field goal range and can win it with a kick.
Jim, many years ago, the players would have hated a situation like this where they're leaving that game in the hands of the kicker, but not anymore. These kickers are awesome.
The kick is through for 3. They were thinking touchdown that entire drive, but in the end, they have to go field goal. They convert here in the closing stages.
Good game, bro.
They would have loved to kick that field goal as time expired, but that's not the case. Good job of moving the football down the field, getting that field goal to put them ahead, and now the defense, go out there and do your job.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Falcons' offense comes out here, Phil, desperately looking to put a drive together that can give them a chance here late to win this game.
Always the tough thing to do in a situation like this for the offense is don't try to make the big play. Let it happen. Take a short gain if that's what the defense is giving you, especially on 1st down. Get this drive started by doing the right thing.
Good game, bro.
He's going to seal it as they will not get another playoff in time. Well, Phil, it comes down to the kicker, and he delivers the goods at the end of the game.
You know, we don't give the kickers enough credit. They're the only people that get to go out and actually think about their job before the play happens. Such a reactionary sport. I give the kicker a lot of credit. Made a big kick